Cherry Mary Muffin. She cooks sweet and looks sweet and smells sweet too. Cherry Mary Muffin.
She baked cherry muffins for her party. They smell like cherries. So does Cherry Mary Muffin. Sit down, Betty Berry. You too, Chocolatey.
A party with muffins.
Cherry Mary Muffin.
She cooks sweet and looks sweet and smells sweet too.
Cherry Mary Muffin Doll, her sweet-smelling friends, and her kitchen fun play sets, each sold separately. New from Mattel.
Her hair grows and changes color too.
Dolly surprise me, Dolly sunny surprise.
Your hair grows and changes color before my eyes.
You have the prettiest growing hair.
Like this. And I love when your blonde hair
Changes to pink.
New Dolly Sunny Surprise. You'll love the way her hair grows and changes color in the
Oh,
sun.
Dolly, Dolly, it's a sunny surprise.
Your hair grows and changes color
Right before my eyes.
New Dolly Sunny Surprise. Each sold separately from Play School.
Let's just up and have a fashion show.
Introducing Dressing Pretty. 3 sets of dress-up clothes. You can pretend you're a fashion model or imagine you're a ballerina.
Dressing pretty, I'm dressing pretty.
Look at me.
Dressing pretty lets me be all the me I dream I'll be.
Look at me, it's my wedding day.
A beautiful bride in every way. Dressing pretty.
Dressing Pretty fashion model comes with everything here. Bride and ballerina sold separately.
I love the way you look. I love your jewelry. Fast, 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 it's fun. Cosmetics and jewelry all in one.
Faz, real makeup to mix and match and wear on Fun Faz jewelry.
Fast, 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 it's fun.
Go gears, go gears, go up and down. Go gears, let you see the fun go round. Go gears, go gears, everyone. Go gears, let you see the fun.
With Go Gears cars and trucks, you can see everything moving inside.
I can see how it works.
To start them up, pop in the driver, and off they go.
Go gears, see them go.
Go Gears, sold separately from Play School.
Gem goes gold, glitter and gold. Truly outrageous and beautifully bold. This is the year for glitter and gold. No one's got moves like glitter and gold. The way she crosses her legs, by the look of her smile, Gem is a girl with incredible style. Truly outrageous and beautifully bold. This is the year for glitter and gold.
Glitter and Gold Gem Real Fashions and Accessories sold separately.
Gem. Me and my friends are Gem Girls, and now there's Rockin' Girls. You see the greatest look and most incredible hair when Rockin' Girl Gem is there. Come on, and be a Gem Girl. Gem's gone Rockin' Girl.
Rockin' Curl Jen's hair is more outrageous than Barbie.
Me and my friends are Gem Girls. Gem's got Rockin' Girl hair. Curl it up, tease it out, and be a Gem Girl. Gem's gone Rockin' Girl. Gem.
When your best friend calls, your case is packed with, especially for girls, you're a traveling act. Each one's a game you can grab and run, and you're ready for a night of all girl fun. There's which you believe and dare diary to share, a part of your bag with room to spare. Especially for girls, you can play them all night, or at least till they make you turn off the light. Especially for girls, games to go in their own carry case, each sold separately, toothbrush not included, from Playtoy.
Kid sister,
Kid sister,
kid sister,
Kid sister.
wherever I go, she's gonna go. Kid sister,
Kid sister,
kid sister,
Kid sister.
whatever I do, she wants to do too. And what is the wrong? She's got winky blink eyes. Kid sister and me,
We're the best friends there could be.
kid sister,
Kid sister,
kid sister,
Kid sister, Kid sister and me.
Kid Sister, now with Wink and Blink Eyes from Play School.
You're such a brat.
you're such a brat.
Baby Bubbles, the adorable baby who bubbles and gurgles just like Rio from the Ideal Nursery.
There's no one quite like you.
You can save a little lost and found.
The woods can be so cold and alone.
Especially for babies who have no home.
You can save a little lost and
Come
found.
live with me.
They cry real tears and need a new home.
You can save a little lost
Poor
and found.
baby. I'll feed
They
you.
need you to feed them, never leave them.
You can dry their real tears and give them their bottles, lost and founds, each sold separately from Galoob.
What's Maxie doing now? Wow, she's hula hooping.
Maxie's always doing something new. Now she's hula hooping and looking great too.
She's got great hair. And no one hula hoops like Maxie.
Hula hoop Maxie.
Looking beautiful,
I love
Maxie.
the hot looking workout clothes that she wears. I love her beautiful hair.
Maxie's got the best hair.
Hula hoop Maxie.
Hula Hoop Maxie comes with her own hula hoop.
Sparkle ponies. Sparkle ponies. They glitter everywhere. And all my little sparkle ponies have beautiful sparkly hair. Say love, love. If you love ponies, you're my little pony girl. And you love the way sparkle ponies brighten up your pony world. Say love, love.
My Little Pony Sparkle Ponies, each sold separately from Hasbro.
Nosy bears, nosy bears. They have a nose so fun. I give them a squeeze. Nosy bears, nosy bears. And what do I see? They love to share the fun with me.
Oopsie Daisy is learning to crawl. She's such a pretty baby. She crawls to me as nice as can be. Oopsie Daisy. This is Oopsie Daisy. She's just learning to crawl. When you fall down, just pick yourself up.
Don't cry, my darling baby.
Now crawl to me as quick as can be. Oopsie Daisy. Oopsie Daisy loves to crawl, but when she falls, she gets right back up again. Oopsie Daisy. Oopsie Daisy, new from Tyco. Batteries not included.
Who's really yummy? Who's got fun in his tummy?
Piggy Belly.
Yummy, yummy. Who's gonna please you when you give him a squeeze?
Piggy Belly.
Yummy, yummy. I wanna hug you. I wanna kiss you. I wanna squeeze you so tight.
New Piggy Belly, the lovable, laughable piggy that holds candy you can share with your friends.
Piggy Belly.
Yummy, yummy.
New Piggy Belly, Skittles candies included.
PJ Sparkle, shine a love on me, shine, shine, shine.
Meet PJ Sparkles, the doll who loves you back.
When I give you a hug, you light up in love. From morning till night, when I'm holding you tight. PJ Sparkle, shine your love on me, shine, shine, shine.
PJ Sparkles doll. Her dress becomes a nightie. Batteries not included. Only from Mattel.
At Play School, we know the dark can be a really mysterious place.
That's no monster. That's my frog.
So we designed a flashlight strong and sturdy, especially for little kids. Batteries not included. It shines in 3 colors, and if they forget, it turns itself off. At Play School, we created Alfie. He's the perfect first computer. He teaches math, spelling, games on a preschool level, so the learning's lots of fun. Play School's Alfie, the perfect preschool computer. Batteries not included.
Right.
Flower popples are loads of fun. There's nothing they like better than to sun themselves in a flower bed. Oh, and speaking of beds, that's exactly where pillow popples go at night, right into their own little sleeping bag. Flower popples, they would find this all very dull. They come out at night when the others are asleep. Pillow popples, of course, come out in the daytime, which is when flower popples just roll up in the sun. Pillow popples and flower popples, for night and day, from Mattel. Each sold separately.
In precious places down the lane is the place I want to live. Magic Key Mansion is its name. On every floor, there's so much to explore. And surprise, it comes alive when I use the key. There's lots of rooms to decorate, and the kitty chases the mouse away. In the Magic Key Mansion, when I use the key, what I imagine is what will be.
The Precious Places Magic Key Mansion from Fisher-Price. Parents put it together. Furniture sold separately. Batteries not included.
We're into movies! And we're really into movie stars! And we're mostly into Superstar Barbie!
Superstar Barbie on the movie screen. Superstar Barbie changing for her scene. She's into gorgeous clothes and her head's a dream. Superstar Barbie, movie queen. We're into Barbie.
We're into Barbie!
Superstar Barbie doll comes with her own stand. Ken doll and Ferrari car sold separately. You put car together. New from Mattel.
Sweetie pups, ooh, I love the way you feel. Sweetie pups, ooh, you look so real. Sweetie pups, brushable beautiful sweetie pups.
And now there is Sweetie Kitties, too.
Sweetie kitties, I love the way you feel. Sweetie kitties, you look so real. Brushable beautiful sweetie kitties.
Sweetie Pups and Sweetie Kitties, each sold separately.
Looks as if everyone's here to see the exciting new Sylvanian Families performers. The star performers come with their own cassette tape.
Sylvanian Families, we are the performers.
And here come their kids, the dancing performers. And the crowd goes wild.
Thank you. Thank you.
The movers and shakers of the forest. Sylvanian Families performers. Each sold separately, batteries not included.
Don't you ever stop?
Sylvanian Families. Today's moving day. We're putting things away. Sylvanian Families.
Sylvanian Families, the originals, has such a nice house and furniture with little doors and drawers that open and close. It makes moving day fun. Figures and accessories sold separately.
Sylvanian Families. To collect and love. Sylvanian Families. A little world of love. That's all made of Sylvanian Families. Caring for each other. Getting ready on a special day.
Sister, brother, dad, and mother.
Sylvanian Families, each sold separately. Sylvanian Families, you're the one for me.
Hey, let's have a party of our own! I'm ready! Me too! We're all wearing the same gown!
Don't worry, it's the 3-in-1 glamour gown.
You wear the long ruffled skirt. You wear the glamorous gown. I'll wear the short and sassy party dress. Dazzling! There's so many ways to wear the 3-in-1 glamour gown. We'll all look dazzlingly different.
The new Dress and Dazzle 3-in-1 glamour gown. You'll know by the bow.
I wish we didn't have to take a bath and go to bed. We don't. We're Wish World kids.
Twice the magic, twice the cool. Wish a tub into a swimming pool.
Great.
Rachel can swim, she can sun. Build sandcastles just for fun. Wish World kids. Twice the laughs, twice the zing. Wish a bed into a playground and swing.
Wow.
Kirsten can soar, she's a whiz, plays on tennis.
We're Wish World kids.
Wish World kids. Wish for one, get twice the fun. Each playset sold separately with its very own doll.
Yummy, 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 I got sparkles on my tummy. Yum, yums, you really shine. You smell like all the sweet things, all the yummy treat things. We could have a real great time. Ooh, I wanna hug ya. Ooh, I wanna kiss ya. Never wanna let you go. 'Cause your love is sweeter.
They smell like candy.
Yum, yums, I love you so.
Jumpin' Jelly Bean Bunny, Peppy Mint Kitty, and Goody Grape Mouth. Yum Yums, each sold separately.
Hi, I'm Simon, Santa's chief elf. Call Santa at 1-900-660-6666, and he'll tell you a different Christmas story every day. You'll find out how to get a whoopee from Santa's Christmas collection, and part of the cost of your call goes to Special Olympics. So call Santa at 1-900-660-6666, but each 2-minute call costs $1.85, so get your parents' permission first.
Okay, Simon, we're off to our next stop. Merry Christmas!
Shorty! Yes, sir! What's that? Yes, sir! What are you laughing at? Nothing, sir! You think it's funny? No, sir! Am I your mama? No, sir! Dismissed!
If you you've got the guts, we've got the game. Chopper Command by Activision for the Atari Video Computer System. Command's firing! Give it to him! Give it to him! Attack! Man, it's 12 o'clock! Retreat! Watch your radar! Get down! Look out below! Oh! You men got the guts, yes, sir!
Well, get your own game. Chopper Command!
Chopper Command!
And who's it from?
Activision!
Okay, ladies, game time. Yeah! Got this new video game by Activision called Freeway. I just plug it into my Atari video game system and really impress the ladies. Of course, with Freeway, you gotta be real good to race your chicken across 10 lanes of heavy traffic. You gotta dodge speeding cars, roaring trucks. Sometimes you make it without getting your feathers ruffled. Sometimes... Ladies, I'm only human. Freeway by Activision.
You finally qualified for the classic, the Grand Prix. Grand Prix by Activision, a video racing game you play on your Atari video computer system. Every video racing game till now was a trial run for Grand Prix. Grand Prix puts the feel of a Formula Racer in your hands, the sound and fury of a real race in your head. But don't get carried away, it's only a game. Or is it? Grand Prix by Activision.
Do you have ice hockey by Activision?
Think you're ready for it? One of the roughest video games around for your Atari game system? Ready to battle for the puck?
Well...
To inflict fierce body checking? Furious stick checking?
Ruthless tripping!
You really think you're ready for all that?
I'm ready!
Fine. Catch your charge.
Ice hockey by Activision!
So you think you're fast enough to beat the bomber? I don't think so.
Kaboom! By Activision. Plug this cartridge into your Atari video game system and get ready to handle high explosives. Don't sneeze. Don't even blink, because the faster you get, the faster he gets.
And if you miss...
Kaboom! By Activision. Well, that space game there looks like a thrill a minute. Why not try a real blast? Laser Blast by Activision, a new breed of game cartridge for your Atari video computer system. Battle endless attackers, fight their force fields, and dodge their radar tracking systems. It's light years away from all those other space games.
What other space games?
Laser Blast by Activision.
Activision presents Mega Mania, a new video game for your Atari video computer system. 1, 2, 3, Mega! Mega Mania! Mega Mania! It's gonna drive you insane. You got to set this alive and you got to run to stay alive. The day you get it, it's never gonna let you alone. Mega Mania is a video nightmare because it's impossible to stop. Designed by Steve Cartwright. Mega Mania! For Activision.
It's heavy!
I found the way to the gold.
Pitfall by Activision. Quick to the Atari video computer system. Here, show us.
First, climb down the underground passage. Leap over scorpions. Set. Now, swing over the swamp crocodile. There, the gold. Did I mention the tar pits?
Pitfall, a jungle adventure game designed by David Crane from Activision.
Activision challenges you to the video games of your life. Designed for your Atari video computer system, demanding all your speed, strategy, and skills. So amazingly real, you'll believe Activision puts you in the game.
We have no choice. He can't turn back.
Liberate target at 039er.
Under control.
Approaching an airspeed 626.
Taking West Canyon. Good call.
Fuel critical, sir.
Choppers at 3 o'clock.
Roger, I copy.
Pilot's closing. Shall I direct sir? No, he'll decide that.
Fuel critical, sir.
He knows that.
Sir, he's opting for the East Canyon.
Negative. That's a trap.
Liberate to home sweet home. It's
Liberate. Can you make it? Liberate. Can you make it? Do you copy?
It's only a game. River Raid for the Atari Video Computer System, designed by Carol Shaw for Activision.
Hello. Activision asked me to demonstrate their exciting new video game, Skiing. Pop the cartridge into your Atari Video Computer System and fly through downhill courses, over moguls, a small bobo, many slopes to challenge you. Try the slalom race, shush through tight gates, sacre bleu, and voila, it's Skiing by Activision. So real you must have it. No kidding. I think I hurt myself.
I've been driving cattle most of my natural life, and you're telling me I can't handle a stampede?
Not this one, Buck.
Stampede by Activision for your Atari game system. One of the toughest video games around. Stampede's more than expert roping and riding. It's a test of strategy and skill.
Go ahead, you
Keep
do
your
it.
hands on the right.
Buck, you boys come in now.
Oh, Mom!
Stampede by Activision.
At last, what you've never seen, never heard, never felt in a video game. Chart and challenge. Warp, but wait. Fight and fight again. Retreat to refuel. Battle and be blasted right out of your senses. For the Atari Video Computer System, Star Master by Activision.
Hello? Somebody out there? E.T. Video game?
E.T. is the Atari video game cartridge you have to buy separately to play on the Atari Video Computer System. Your parents hook it up to the TV. It's the video game that lets you help E.T. get home.
E.T.
This is the Atari Video Computer System. E.T. and other video game cartridges are each sold.
Centipede from Atari. It could change your life.
Help! Somebody call an exterminator!
This is the new Frogger home video game, Ribbit. It's just like the arcade game. You have to hop Frogger past these cars and trucks. Missed. And back home to his lily pad. The new Frogger home video game. Bring it back to your pad.
Also from Parker, Star Wars. You saw Luke Skywalker battle the Imperial Walkers. Now bring the battle home. Play The Empire Strikes Back, where the challenge never ends. The Empire Strikes Back.
Ribbit.
And Frogger video games. Only from Parker.
Well, this is what you've been asking me for over the last few months. The Atari video game and Space Invaders.
Thanks, Dad.
Let's see how long that keeps you amused.
Discover the new Atari Video Computer System. 45 cartridges containing over 700 challenging, absorbing, and educational games.
Dad, I'm beginning to get a bit bored with this.
Typical. You never stick with anything long.
Don Mallard, captain of the U.S. video game team.
When I'm not going for high scores in the arcades, I'm home playing games on my Atari 7800. As an expert, I like the 7800 because there are great arcade hits like Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong Jr., adventure games like Impossible Mission, sports games like Hat Trick and Real Sports Baseball, action games like Desert Falcon and Karateka, And the 7800 plays all the 2600 games. As a consumer, I like the 7800 because most games cost under 20 bucks.
The Atari 7800, the choice of the experts.
Hey, Mr. Block, can I go to the bathroom?
2 minutes.
Oh, yes! Good there. Oh, yes, yes! I'm in the tube! Oh, yes, yes! Oh! All right!
Introducing Lynx from Atari, the color video game you can get away with. Well, sometimes.
Here's an easy question for you. Which of these games is the closest thing to the real thing? A, Intellivision Major League Baseball. B, Atari Baseball. Here they are again, close up. A, Intellivision. B, Atari. If you thought A, Intellivision, you're absolutely correct. You see, I told you this question was easy.
To turn World War II into a great home video game, you need B-17 Bomber and IntelliVoice. And every mission is filled with the sounds of battle. Never in the history of video games have so many owed so much great gameplay to so few. B-17 Bomber and IntelliVoice from Mattel Electronics.
Now get a free IntelliVoice module by mail when you buy any Intellivision Master component.
I've been comparing the exciting new Intellivision space game Star Strike with one of the most popular Atari games, Asteroid. Star Strike has moving images that make the game appear three-dimensional. Asteroids doesn't. And Star Strike features our most exciting visual effect, total destruction of a planet. This is what the other game offers, which is why, after Star Strike, Asteroids left me rather flat. Star Strike, new for Intellivision from Mattel Electronics.
What will the future bring from Nintendo? More hits like Super Mario Brothers. Arcade hits like Kung Fu. Nintendo has the most video game hits. Hogan's Alley, Duck Hunt, and more like baseball and Excite Bike. And you can play them only on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power. What's it like to play the Nintendo Entertainment System? The Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power.
For this mission, you need the acclaimed double-player dual wireless controllers for your Nintendo Entertainment System. With slow motion, twin-turbo rapid fire, head-to-head or team play. Get Acclaim's double-player system. The power to move, ×2.
Prepare thyself well, Dragon Warrior. Thy most challenging quest ever awaits. Go with speed, but go with patience. Seek out an arsenal, a dragon scale, a torch, and magic herbs. Use wisdom and cunning to choose thy commands, for the Dragon Lord is a fierce rival. Horrible and treacherous minions all guard the Evil One's island castle. Art thou ready, young one?
Yes, King Lord.
And so begins a new epic, Dragon Warrior.
Nintendo, now you're playing with power.
Yes, and Mario is your only hope. Keep up with him in the new Super Mario Land. Guide him on the Nintendo Game Boy. Challenge the mysteries and terrors of ancient Egypt. Battle all the horrors of the deep. Master lots of weird worlds to give Mario a happy ending and make your world a better place. New Super Mario Land and other exciting games for Game Boy. Nintendo, now you're playing with power. Portable power.
Better get ready for the most challenging Nintendo system ever.
Ready? Let's do it.
The new Power Pad. It's only available in Nintendo's new Power Set. Now you're playing with body power. You've got to run, jump,
faster, higher. The Nintendo Power Pad puts you in total control. You are the game. You are the power. Now you're playing with power, body power. You get the Power Pad, Control Deck, Zapper, and 3 games only in Nintendo's exciting new Power Set.
Introducing the next generation from Nintendo. New Super Mario World. Created especially for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It's a bit more exciting, a bit more challenging, a bit more graphic, a bit more colorful, a bit more realistic, a bit more levels, a bit more secrets, a bit more enemies, a bit more friends, a bit more sound, a bit hotter, a bit cooler, a bit weird, a bit more revolutionary, a bit more Mario, a bit more of what you want. It's 16-bit, and it's yours only if you get new Super Nintendo. Now you're playing with power, superpower.
You need a Tetris shot.
Tetris.
How do you even Tetris-size?
Square, rectangle, trapezoid, tetrazoid.
Nintendo introduces Tetris.
Put a piece here, put a piece there. Use your thumbs, use your eyes. Find yourself Tetris-size.
Now you're playing with power.
Now watch me wish the Macho Man with acclaimed WrestleMania for the Nintendo Entertainment System. A leg drop, an elbow smash, a body slam!
WWF WrestleMania from Acclaim!
Ooh, yeah, I want a rematch.
The Acclaim wireless remote controller for your Nintendo Entertainment System. Get you mobile in WrestleMania. In Flying Airwolf, its rapid fire means higher scores. Accurate up to 30 feet. The Acclaim official wireless remote controller. The power to move.
To run. There's nowhere to hide. Because here comes Yoshi. And he's up against Goombas, Goobers, Pooh Buddies, and Piranha Plants in Nintendo's new stack and sandwich puzzle game called Yoshi. Match the creatures and wipe them out. Play alone or with a friend. But mix them and you won't stand a chance. It's challenging. It's overwhelming.
Hey, Yoshi!
It's Yoshi, the new puzzle game for Game Boy or NES. Now you're playing with power.
Watch Zelda become a legend on your Nintendo Entertainment System.
Zelda! After rocks!
Which way to go?
Good time!
Peanuts! Levers!
Zelda! The Legend of Zelda. A never-ending adventure new for your Nintendo Entertainment System.
Zelda!
Ultra's Motocross Maniacs for Nintendo's Game Boy. With head-spinning loops and nitro turbo boosts, it's about to get you in its clutches.
Konami's Castlevania The Adventure for Nintendo's Game Boy. The maze of vampire crypts and unearthly evils. It is about to sink its fangs into you.
They said it wasn't humanly possible. But now you can have all the power and excitement of Nintendo right in the palm of your hand. Introducing Game Boy. It's portable, it's in stereo, and its games are interchangeable. Plus, Game Boy comes with the outrageous new game, Tetris. And for head-to-head competition, use the revolutionary Video Link and blow your opponent away. Game Boy, only from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power, portable power.
Sega challenges you with Afterburner, a game so exciting you can imagine you're in for the fight of your life.
Game and Master System sold separately.
Afterburner gives you the real dogfight excitement of the arcade version.
Yeah.
Like barrel rolls, nosedives, supersonic speed, and radar lock-ons.
Your turn to burn. Let's take it home.
Afterburner, only on the Sega system. Sega, the challenge will always be there.
Hand me the sacred spice, Lieutenant.
Take it, but leave my Ultravision goggles. I cannot survive without them.
So you want to live in a comic book?
Greetings, puny mortals.
Welcome to the Comic Zone. Slay fiendish villains that get drawn back in page by page. You'll feel right at home.
From the darkness of the oven, the slain beast.
We will live another day.
Comic Zone, only for Sega Genesis.
Sega!
Comic Zone game cartridge and Sega Genesis, each sold separately.
This is the Sega commercial that tells you when you buy any Sega system, you'll get the incredible 2-player Double Dragon absolutely free. This is the commercial for Sega games that tells you when you buy 3 games, you get Double Dragon free. But wait, this is also the commercial that tells you to tear down to your nearest store and tear off a Sega coupon that says, if you buy any Sega system or 3 of our specially selected games, you'll get Double Dragon free. Offer expires December 31st. Major fun and a free game from Sega. Get it? Got it. Good.
Now, when you buy the Sega Genesis that comes with Sonic 1, you'll get Sonic 2 absolutely free. Sonic 2 handles stubborn stains, embarrassing bald spots, no problem. It even slices and dices, makes thousands of julienne fries. But wait, you can play it too. This free Sonic 2 is a $54.99 value. You get 2 Sonics for the price of 1. Sonic 2 fits easily into any tackle box. Made from a space-age polymer plastic for years of family fun, and pets love it too. Buy the Sega Genesis that comes with Sonic 1 and get Sonic 2 free.
Act now. Wiener Dog sweater sold separately.
Sega. Hot hits today, hot hits on the way. Plug in to today's hottest arcade hits, like Afterburner and Alien Syndrome, with even more red-hot arcade hits on the way, like Shinobi, Thunderblade, and 2-player Double Dragon. The fun keeps coming at you, only from Sega. Hot hits today, hot hits on the way. Twice as much memory as any other video game. Advanced video technology like scrolling backgrounds, graphics in 64 colors, digital sounds, and light phasers. And you can add to the excitement with sports pads, control sticks, and the first video games ever in 3D.
Sega's the one.
The Sega Master System. The challenge will always be there. Now, Sega challenges you to experience Segascope 3D. 3D so real, it puts the action right in your face. Not even 3D effects like these can match what you'll see through these amazing Segascope 3D glasses. Games and accessories sold separately. And nothing but the experience itself can give you the challenge and excitement of Sega games like Zaxxon 3D, coming soon, and Missile Defense 3D. Segascope 3D, only on the Sega system. Sega, the challenge will always be there.
Okay, now we're talking Thunderblade. 1 heavily armed attack copter. Evil forces trashing your city. 12 rounds of major air-to-ground destruction. An arcade classic. Allow me. Note my aerial technique. Hey, guys, come on, you'll get your turn.
Thunderblade, just one of 70 games from Sega. And now look for the incredible Fantasy Star. Sega, major fun and games.
Where do they see Fantasy Star?
Sega's Thunderblade, Fantasy Star, and Master System.
Want to be a part of the fastest growing channel available? Maybe the second fastest? Maybe the third fastest? Feel free to join this channel. This is where we celebrate the 80s. Daily, nightly, monthly, weekly, any other time. I'm going to be putting out content once or twice a week, so feel free to peruse at your leisure. I will be here for the remainder of your stay on YouTube, so you can find me at Lawrence Axel, Virulent Viking Videos. I do hope you enjoy this content. I do try to entertain. I try to make something funny. If you see something you like, you see something that you think I can do better, please feel free to let me know. But in the meantime, check out a video and subscribe. Thank you for listening.